Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about Collision, January 20th, 2024. Kevin, Tony, and Nigel on commentary. We're in St. Louis. And we started off with Jon Moxley versus Shane Taylor with Lee Moriarty on the outside and talk about a heavy-hitting, meat-on-meat, pound-for-pound fight here between Jon Moxley and Shane Taylor. I really did enjoy this match. Shane Taylor's very impressive for his size, and the man can go, and Jon Moxley gets the win, but I think Shane Taylor looked great in this match as well. Got choked out and didn't even tap. Not once, but keeping Shane Taylor strong, and this was a good bout. Jon Moxley cuts a promo afterwards, and he tells everybody, like, hey, I'm pissed off, I'm hungry, and everybody that gets in my way, you better just keep the hell up. Throws the mic, and Jon's off. That crowd, though, popped hard for Jon Moxley when he came out, sang his song and everything like that. And Jon is back. He was at Battle in the Valley for New Japan Pro Wrestling last week, so Jon's here, and we're going to see what we can do with him this year in 2024. Samoa Joe and Hook package from their big match this past Wednesday. Just showcasing what happened, and the Hook signal still makes me laugh every time I see it. The Cope Open, Adam Copeland versus Dante Martin of Top Flight. This was a fun match, man. This crowd was fun. The St. Louis crowd was excellent. And with every match, and they were into it. There was no, what? Or, just chance or anything like that. But they were really into the wrestling. And this was a certified, pure wrestling show. Adam Copeland got the win, but Dante Martin took Adam to another level. And even Adam, after he wins, he gets with Tony in an interview in ring. He's like, man, whew, he's a little blown up. He's like, damn, these kids are hungry, man. And he says, I don't see no vets trying to come out at me and stuff like that. So him, in saying that, there was an announcement later on the show. Minoru Suzuki will take Adam on at Dynamite next week. I was like, what world am I living in right now? And then the world of pro wrestling is getting larger and larger. And I'm still on the fence if I want to put TNA in that round. But, man, Adam Copeland taking on Suzuki next week on Dynamite. Sign me up. But Dante Martin deserves some flowers here. He had a really great match with Adam, and Adam gave him his flowers as well. Lexi's backstage with Danielson and Claudio because they are in the big main event. Danielson no longer the pirate. Arrgh, pirate dragon, he's not anymore. Arrgh. And Claudio, I love what Claudio goes, hey, man, I don't want to talk about Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston's been a pain in my ass for years. Let's not talk about him. Let's go fight. Then Lexi gets with Top Flight, telling his brother Darius and Action, like, yeah, Dante did so great, Then Private Party interrupts, and we're going to see Top Flight and Private Party go another match again. They're going to run it back, and I'm excited for that. I do like the competition here, and hopefully we get to see Top Flight go for those AEW Tag Team Championships soon. Thunder Rosa versus Queen Aminata. Fun match. Thunder Rosa. I was never the biggest Thunder Rosa fan. I'm not claiming to be now. I'm just saying, like, this was an impressive match. But I'm really impressed with Queen. Like, Queen is... she's fierce in that ring, man. Just the way she moves and the technicality and everything like that. So, but Thunder Rosa got the win, and she's putting the women's division on notice and says, hey, it's like I never left. I'm back, baby, so you better be ready. Then Lexi's with Ortiz and Kingston backstage, answering to Danielson and Claudio, but Kingston's not having it. He goes, hey, the Rocket Man who sings the song said Saturday night's all right for a fight. Well, that's what we're going to do. Why do you guys always interrupt me before I need to go get warmed up in bandages? And not bandages, the wrist tape and all that. And he walks up, and Ortiz is like, yeah. And just to clarify, he talks in the ring and not talks on the mic. And whatever happened with Ortiz, like, Ortiz is like, here's Ortiz. I was like, oh, well, okay. You had a little storyline going for a little bit, and then it just kind of just vanished. But here he is with Eddie Kingston going to be in the main event. This is awesome. Bullet Club Gold comes out, the Bang Bang Gang, and then the Acclaim comes out. You know, the Bullet Club Gold has the six-man tag team, six-man, championships on their waist, and the Acclaim has the Trios championship on their waist, and they tell the Bullet Club Gold, they're like, hey, man, we need to come together. Imagine what we can do, unstoppable of a force. And now, if you will remember this date, January 20th, 2024, the creation of the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. I don't know how long this is going to last, but that is so much fun to say. Bang Bang Scissor Gang, scissor me daddy ass, and guns up. I am hyped for this. I don't know why. But as soon as they went and they did with the guns up and the scissors and they came together, I was like, oh, Bang Bang Scissor Gang. Oh, so much fun to say. Tony Storm and Maria May promo, Tony's great, man. Tony is just, she is a pure talent, and she warms up my heart every time she's on the mic or we get a segment with her and everything like that. So she's calling out Deonna Purrazzo, saying like, hey, I've seen you, but you're not a threat. I will eat you up. I'll spit you out, because I'm Tony Storm and I'm timeless, God damn it. So then she's like, I'm gonna go eat a pork dinner. And Luther was like, ugh. Next matchup is Buddy Matthews versus Daniel Garcia. He's got his dance on the Tron. Oh my God, this match was awesome, man. I knew it was going to be, and I've been rooting for Daniel Garcia. Like, he got the win over Buddy Matthews, but you got House of Black outside the ring. You got FTR outside the ring. You got Daddy Magic on commentary. And what happens after Daniel Garcia wins? It just turns into a big fight. FTR and Daniel Garcia taking on the House of Black, and it's just going back and forth. They got the locker room coming out. We got a fight. And then afterwards, we get a backstage interview with FTR and Lexi. And Lexi asked him, like, wait, and then he goes, no, give me the mic here. We've been going at this for too damn long. So next Saturday, in a steel cage match, we're going to get FTR, Daniel Garcia versus the House of Black. I was like, oh. I got to watch that the next day because I'll be watching the Royal Rumble. But, I was like, God damn it. Such good shit, man. Roderick Strong versus Matt Sydal. These two know each other. I knew this was going to be a good match. And Roderick Strong got the win. He's building himself to take on Orange Cassidy for his championship at Revolution. That's what we're building to. And Roderick Strong is looking strong. And the kingdom's there. Undisputed Kingdom, baby. Eddie Kingston, Ortiz, versus Bryan Danielson, and Claudio Castagnoli. Big main event, fun match. Not my favorite match of the night, but this was fun. Bryan Danielson and Claudio got the win over Eddie and Ortiz. The finish made me laugh. Because Claudio's got Eddie on the rope, and he has a submission on his arm, but it looked like Eddie could have got out of it to save Ortiz before Bryan got the pin, But overall, yeah, man. And I got a shout out to Nigel for this. Crying Bryan. And there's Crying Bryan there. Oh, man, this shit made me laugh the whole time. But Bryan Danielson making things more personal. He spat in the Kingston's face. He says, those championships are not going to be on you for long. And I'm like, oh. So I think Bryan and Eddie are going to go to war once again with each other for those championships. We got Revolution March 3rd. We got All In August 25th. And we have Minoru Suzuki taking on Adam Copeland next week. Big matches announced, man. Penta versus Hangman Adam Page, I believe, was announced and stuff like big Dynamite coming up next week. Big week for pro wrestling. Starting with Monday Night Raw all the way to the Rumble. And, it's a good time to be alive, to be a pro wrestling fan. I give this show a solid 5 out of 5. And my match of the night is Buddy Matthews versus Daniel Garcia. Next up today was Adam Copeland versus Dante Martin. I got to say, Jon Moxley versus Shane Taylor was up there as well. Thunder Rosa versus Queen, like, all good stuff, man. But great. Tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let's talk, folks. Let's talk some pro wrestling here. All right? Like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet NWP logo created by Penta X. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
History will write itself. The formation